What is up, guys? Norris Digital Assets coming at you with another video. This video is going to be on the market today. It's going to be on Bitcoin, and we're going to bounce around the charts and we're going to take a look at some other coins. There are some ugly charts out there. I know there's a lot of fear in the market at this point in time. Not sure where the fear and greed index is. I guess I could look that up, but I do not know where that is right now. But it is a very red last couple days for the market. There is some fear. The emotion starts creeping in and kind of starts messing with your head. I understand all that. Personally, I believe that this is, when you're down like that, I believe you look for levels of support. You look at where the support you might get that support and bounce back up. And you also just kind of shut your emotions off to it. I believe in general, just life advice and investing advice. I believe it's all, one big picture of sort of taking care of yourself, taking care of your mind. I've watched a lot of videos on the psychology of markets and why you get emotional, why you get fearful, and why you make bad decisions and bad trades, bad buys and bad sells because of that. And it's it's a much wider picture of taking care of your mind, meditation, all kinds of things. So it's sort of a bigger picture. But yeah, we're gonna dive into the Bitcoin chart. I am here for you. I know it's a kind of a red day. It's a dark day in crypto right now, but I'm here for you. So we're right here. So click subscribe down below. If you like that message, click my logo down here in the bottom right hand corner. Click subscribe by clicking my logo, or click subscribe below. Please smash the like button. And let's kind of get into the video. Let's look at Bitcoin here and see what might be going on. So on the daily here, yeah, it's kind of starting to roll. Typically, at the top of a bull run, if one is coming, which I don't suspect that is what is happening right now, but typically when you get this and you're coming below the 20 EMA and you're falling into here, to me, what I call that, and this is my own lingo, is that this is a warning. Because typically, when you come down like this, typically you're going to come back up and at the very least create a lower low as a dead cat and start to roll, and then if you start to create lower lows below some of these levels, that is when you could be entering the bear market. But I'm not going to put the cart before the horse. At this point in time right now, it looks to be that Bitcoin has been playing out a number of ABC corrections within this bull market, as in you come up here, you hit your head, and you do this A, B, C. Same thing here of what we have going on. A, B, C. And you come down all the way down to here and you look to get that bounce at your support level. If you roll further, you can roll into lower Fibonacci retracements and bounce off them. For example, there's going to be a level in this 55,000, 54,000 level where we could get that bounce if you don't get the bounce off the 55 EMA, which is very supportive. We're starting a little green candle here right now. I know there's a lot of fear in the market though right now that this candle is going to turn red and that we're going to continue to roll and what have you. So that's what we're kind of looking at. I will say, we're going to go over to the weekly now. I will say that on the weekly, Bitcoin still looks very strong here. We were actually keeping things in perspective, guys, here, and you can watch this video more than once if you need, that reassurance or whatever you need. I'm not going to really feed you any bullshit on this channel. If I think the bear market is back and the bull run is over, I will let you know as soon as I believe that, or as soon as I think that, or as soon as the charts might be saying that. But right now, that is not what the charts are saying. But to be honest here, in September, if you look through September, for 2 weeks here, we were actually in more of a rough shape than we are now. Right now, clearly, we are up here in the air above the 20 EMA. Clearly, you have this space between it. You haven't even used the 20 EMA on the weekly as support, which is currently at roughly 53,000, 52,856. So you haven't even needed that as support yet, which maybe you will. I don't know. We're going to have to just wait and see what the market brings. I don't think you're going to need it. I think we'll gain some ground on like 54,000 or 55,000 as support on the Fibonacci. But we'll have to wait and see on that. But if you actually look into perspective, look, 2 weeks in a row were we sitting on the 20 EMA, directly on the 20 EMA as support, and we also wicked this far down. That would be the equivalent, these wicks are the equivalent of wicking down to, going in a price down to 46,000, roughly here, halfway between the EMAs. And that is what we did in September. In September, it looks like we wicked between the green line and the red line. We wicked right in the middle of them, all the way down to roughly 40,000 for support before coming back up and making this movement. So there's a lot going on, but if you actually zoom out, when in doubt, zoom out, and you actually take a look at this here, we haven't even used the 20 as support yet to move back up. And Bitcoin's just needing more support. It's back testing support. It's doing a lot of stuff all at once. It's getting all the leverage traders out of the market. It's finding support on the 55 EMA. It did fall below it. Yes, down to this far. That is true. We're starting this little green candle here for the day that just started here in the last hour. We just started printing this green candle. So we're just going to have to wait and see what Bitcoin's going to do. When will it find that support? The RSI, you know, let's see here. So the RSI, if I drop a line in here where it's starting to point up, I don't know what it's going to do next. It has found some support on this level in June. In June, went a little below it in July. You know, September, there's been support. Maybe that's the support level on the RSI at 37 here. We'll have to wait and see. Let's mosey around. Let's look at the old favorite, CKB. A lot of people like CKB on this channel. Okay, CKB overall is fine. Yes, I know it's fallen below the pennant. It's because Bitcoin sucks everything down with it. Yeah, it can get frustrating. It is what it is. We're down here. We've fallen out of the pennant. We lost support there. We did do a wick down almost to the 55 EMA here. We've come back up and we've got this little bit of green just like Bitcoin. Do we come back up into this bull pennant, bounce around, and the pattern changes? We'll have to wait and see. We're going to have to get more data. I'm not going to call any of this invalidated just yet. I'm not going to just rush to any conclusions. I'm just going to wait and see what Bitcoin's going to do. I showed you on the weekly. It's pretty, on the weekly for Bitcoin, it's pretty healthy still. And on the daily there, it looks to be just looking for support, looking for support, looking for support. It's on a discount. A lot of stuff's on discount. I actually bought some Avalanche today. I purchased some Avalanche. It was down like 10, 11%. I think Avalanche is going to be strong. So I bought some Avalanche today on discount. What is AVAX doing? Let's take a look. Any Avalanche fans out there? Okay, Avalanche looks pretty damn strong on the daily. It's not really going too low looking for any support. It's not even down by the 20. It's way up here. So Avalanche looks fine as far as support and falling. It looks fine. Let's take a look at the good old HBAR. Because I know I did a video on that just the other day. HBAR looking for support. When you do lose support, let's go to the 4-hourly. A lot of the times when you lose support, you fall to an area of previous support and you look for other levels. Looks like this is something here. Looks like that's something. So I got a little bit of a slant to this line here. That line is in there 35 cents, 36 cents. A lot of support here on the 4-hour. It had a lot of support here when it really needed it. It hit this wick. This wick hit it and bounced off of it. We're up here. We're doing a little bit of a green candle. I guess since this green candle started on the 4-hourly here, back up 2% or so in the last 4 hours. So it is what it is. If you really want to look at something here kind of crazy, which I've covered in the past on my channel, there's some other guys I like that. There's a few big channels that actually cover this sort of thing. If you go back to the daily here on Bitcoin, and you actually, this is going to get a little crazy here, guys. So just take this with a grain of salt. This is more of a speculative indicator. Moon phases. I've pulled this out months ago. I've looked at it before. Typically, when you get the full moon, you know, typically when you get the full moon, either you're pumping in the gray, you get the full moon down here, you're either pumping or you're consolidating sideways. You can see here, you know, how this kind of works here on July 24th, pump, consolidate in the blue, kind of a pump here, down in the blue, sideways with a little pump in the gray here, consolidation in the gray here. Anyways, we have a full moon coming today, tonight, tomorrow. We have this full moon with a lunar eclipse that we haven't seen in 1,000 years. Apparently, we haven't seen a lunar eclipse that is this long, this many hours, and this big of a lunar eclipse. We haven't seen a lunar eclipse of this size during a full moon in 1,000 years, at least since the year 1440. So we'll see. I mean, we're trying to find support, whatever, but yeah, there's many. If you go back on the chart, there are so many times that you get, this is where this comes from, is that Bitcoin, you know, historically, a lot of the times when you get this full moon, you pump. You get this full moon in the gray section, you pump. You get this full moon in the gray section, you pump. You get this full moon in the gray section, you pump. So it's a rather interesting, it's very speculative. This is the entire bear market all summer where you're under a bear cross, and that's a bear market. And gray kind of consolidates sideways. I mean, it doesn't fall as hard as these blue sections. But yeah, it's a speculative indicator. I get that. Take it with a grain of salt. It's more experimental and just kind of just showing you something kind of interesting. That's all that is really. But yeah, guys, just waiting for this support because Bitcoin drags everything down. Personally, I'm not selling anything. I'm not getting shaken out for nothing right now. And personally, I'm just kind of chilling and waiting for Bitcoin to find that support and move up. Will it be now or will it have to be 55,000? Will it go to 60? Everyone puts in their leverage trades. It comes back to 57 again, and then it takes off. We'll have to wait and see on that. Is 55 the Fibonacci, the next Fibonacci retracement down is 55, 54,000 the support? Or is it the weekly 20 EMA? Is it the weekly 20 EMA, which is, let's go here, reset, that is roughly 53,000 by the time it gets down there, 53,000. Will it be a combination of 53,000, 54,000, combining the 20 EMA and the weekly, the Fibonacci retracement going down, find that support, head back up, and get ready for that continuation that we've been talking about, up and away, that everyone is waiting on. But again, guys, think about this in a contrarian viewpoint. A week ago, everyone thought Bitcoin was going to explode to 98,000. It was going to explode. It was going to run. When the general population thinks that something's going to happen, it's not going to happen. Now, think about this. Think about the opposite. Now, if everyone thinks that we're going down and we're going bear market and now we're going to crash and there's a lot of fear, if everyone's starting to think that now, what's going to happen? Not that. The opposite is going to possibly happen, and we will get the bull run. So it's a double-edged sword kind of. It's a back and forth kind of thing. It's kind of crazy, but I am a contrarian to the core. I believe that if the general population believes it, most things, whatever it is, it's not true. It's not correct. That's not what's going to happen. And the opposite is actually true. But will the truth actually come to light? Not speaking just about markets right now. I'm speaking about life and just in general. Will the truth ever come to light and actually be proven to the general population? Well, that's a whole nother ballgame. But yeah, I'm a contrarian to the core. And that's what this channel, that's what I am on this channel as I read these charts. And I am still bullish. And we're just waiting for Bitcoin to come out of the gutter and for these altcoins to catch back up to the levels they were and straighten their charts back out and go back to what we were doing and start charting out where we're going to be moving through November, December, and are we going to get that extended bull run into 2022? We will see. But for now, I'm bullish. That's going to be it for this video, guys. I don't want it to be super long. If you liked the video, you find anything useful, you heard anything useful, please smash the like button. Please subscribe below. Please click my logo down here in the bottom right-hand corner. Click subscribe. Subscribe below. The 25 subscribers that I've talked about, they're already all picked now. I picked the last one like yesterday. I haven't forgot about that either. There will be rewards later as this channel hits milestones. I don't forget about things and I don't go back on my word, so it is what it is. And that's going to be it for this video, guys, and we will catch you in the next one. See ya.